Welcome to week 3 of the van build.
Let's try that again. Bro, you thirsty?
Working hard. Alright guys, I am sitting on the roof of the van because today we're starting to actually work on the van for the first time. We are starting off with something super simple. It is just these roof rails. These are rails that you have to install on the roof of your van if it doesn't already have them, so that you can apply to your van a roof rack or any sort of rail system on your roof. If you don't have them, there's other ways, but this is the most secure way you can do it. And they're just gonna slip right in like that.
This van, we're doing a partition wall like the last van, but we're changing the door shape and we're changing the mechanism that we do the door on.
Yes.
So
Last time we used drawer slides. This time, are we doing those proprietary information?
okay, never mind. Sorry, that's secret. We're definitely gonna do something special again with the door. Last time I did a wood burning on the door. There's gonna be some wood burning element to it, but we're gonna have something CNC that's really special. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's gonna—
I don't know that.
It's gonna happen. I'll make it happen. So we're voting right now on 2 very different designs. And we've sent it out to a lot of friends, and it seems like there is an obvious winner. And of course, it's the way harder one to build with lots of concrete. How do you feel about that?
It's just the right thing to do. We need to build the cooler one, the more unique one.
We've had kind of weeks of workshopping both of these designs. And now we finally have the one that we're gonna go with. And who knows, maybe the other one we'll hold on to and workshop a little bit more until it's also an obvious winner.
You land on your left foot. You do this. Yeah!
Ow!
Yeah!
So today's a really fun day. We're shooting all the before shots of the van. A lot of these videos that we made last time went viral. So it's really fun to think of like cool transitions. That obviously was one of them. We don't know how that one will turn out.
Let's do this again. Supreme support.
This is the epic magic build. This is the first shot.
Let's do this again. Start with some skylights.
Basically, just before the next stage that we do, we just record a cool before shot and then an after. And we don't have the whole thing planned out from the beginning, but we kind of just figure it out and are creative along the way. But when you're mid-build and the van's a mess and you have to like clean it up just to get one shot,
It's kind of annoying.
it's so annoying.
Yeah.
But the video is definitely worth it. Today we're taping the layout. Now that we have the design on paper and the 3D renders, it's always important to tape the layout down on the actual floor of the van, and then you can actually kind of like walk through your van and see what it feels like and, you know, check your space. I remember last time we had the design of our van and then we realized like the bathroom was way too small. Just knowing how it went last time, it's probably like, even though we say it's gonna take an hour or 2 hours, I'm sure we're gonna run into things that we need to change, which turns into brainstorming, which turns into hours.
So the first part of taping off your layout requires finding the exact middle point of your van. So what we've done is just taken exact measurements of the width of the van throughout front to back. Should be the same the entire way. Divide that by 2, mark your like 3 or 4 center points from front to back. After that, we used a chalk line from the first line to the back line and gave it a little smack. And now we have a perfectly centered line from the front to the back, which we're going to use as the center point for everything that we tape off. Everything that we're going to tape is going to be from the center line outwards. If you try to use the walls of the van and measure inwards, you will probably end up with a little bit of off-centered lines, just because the vans themselves aren't always perfect, which is weird to think, but they aren't. So what we do is make the center line and then measure everything from the center line outwards.
We also aren't taping this layout like perfect because we're changing the floors. Last time we used the floor that came in the van, so we taped it like as precise as we possibly could. This time we're doing it for like general reference, and once the floors are done, we will do it exact. We also start from the front and work our way down. It's literally so funny how we think we have our design like so dialed in with the 3D renders, and then we tape it off and we run into like hundreds of issues and things we have to change, and we realize, oh, we completely forgot about storage, or like, not exactly, but certain things that you're just like,
you can't even forget about things. It's just that like once you put it in, like lay it out, you suddenly realize like, oh, that is not as much space as we thought, or this is way too much space here, but or this can't go here because wait, the door has to go here. Like there's so many things that when you lay it down on the floor, you're like, holy shit, how did we not think of that?
Right now we feel we changed our design a little bit from the last time, and we just feel like there's not enough storage. There's enough like kitchen storage, but there's not enough clothing and things storage because we took a little space from the garage and space from our closet. So now we're taking the measurements of all our appliances that are gonna go in our kitchen to see if we could maybe squeeze in like another set of drawers or something. Honestly, every single inch counts.
Yeah.
Does this happen to anyone else? Look at my outfit. Black, light, black. Look at Eden's outfit.
I was wearing this first. She obviously just copied.
This happens too much. We wear the same stuff. Got some serious snow on the ground. Look at what came in. Yeah, baby.
Did he get blown to run on? Well, that is one pretty. Never gonna fit the big one.
What's in the mystery box?
Buffers.
I don't know why we got two of these in the mail. They're the exact same thing, but
So that we can pray to the laminate gods.
oh.
Laminate gods.
We have to pick our laminate. I think I already found the shade though, just like briefly looking through. But we're gonna be probably laminating our cabinets instead of doing veneer this time. I think it's gonna hold up better, and just with the design we're going with, laminate just makes the most sense. Originally we were gonna concrete the cabinets, but that's just a huge headache, and if we could find something that gives a similar vibe to the concrete just for the cabinetry, because the walls will be concrete.
I don't think it's just about the it being a headache. I think also the concrete will be very hard to make it look consistent, clean throughout the whole
For the cabinetry.
cabinetry.
Also,
we'd have to pretty much concrete it and then cut it, and which would make it really hard to do. So
yeah. What are those, sir?
these are the adapters to the skylights that we're doing. So instead of just using beetle tape and just putting them through the van, we made these so that we can make like a perfect fit. Put the glass on top. That's also fitted to the ribs that are on the van already.
Yeah. Some real pro stuff over here. So, first cut in the van. I remember last build, we were so nervous for this. Eden measured like 1,000,000 times. Versus this time where Eden's like, okay, I'm gonna go cut a hole in the van. Like, didn't even talk to me about it at all.
I don't talk to you about things because you're not building the van.
Shit.
I've done all the measurements, the building heights, and all that.
Shit. Roasted. Big hack though is when you're cutting something in the van, hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera, is to put a cardboard box taped up to the ceiling to catch the fallout metal, and then you have a super easy cleanup. A lot of people put like a garbage bag, which is easier to tape up, but the metal shards sometimes literally slice through the bag, and then it defeats the whole purpose of putting something up there to catch it. So a cardboard box works perfectly. And then if you want to be extra cautious on the roof, you put
Plastic sheet.
yeah. And the reason you do that is because if the little raw metal pieces that when you cut like go everywhere, if they land on your roof and there's any moisture, it will rust your whole entire roof. So you want to protect it. Okay, he's saying it's not correct, so what is it?
Rust your entire roof. But if you have a little piece of metal and then there's humidity, it will create rust spots where those metal specks are.
Same thing.
It's all done, baby!
That's a good looking hole!
Now I'm going to dry fit everything, make sure that I don't need to do any additional cutting. And then I'm going to deep burr the edges just to make it smooth, prime it, and then we'll get into the actual putting the fan on, drilling it in, screwing it in, gluing.
You're doing that today? Yeah. Boom! That's how you build a van.